How do we lead the household as men? It's not easy because you're leading your wife, you're leading your children, and you need to be an example to both your wife and your children on how they should be able to conduct themselves. So you cannot find yourself being the person that is always on the wrong side of what God wants. So our role as men is to be priests in the home. And being a priest in the home means you give a shining example of how things should be within the household. You set the standard, you set the rules, and you work with Jesus Christ to ensure that you do things the right way. Of course, we're not perfect and we make mistakes, just like Joseph, just like David, just like Solomon, and all the prophets in the Bible. They were not perfect. Everybody made mistakes. But I think the key thing here is to listen to the voice of God. As soon as you see that you are in a position where many people are looking up to you to be responsible for them, then it's important for you to do things properly. It's important for you to live a life that pleases God. And whenever you face challenges within the home, whenever your children, whenever your wife is going in the wrong direction, our role as men is to be peacemakers. Our role is to be able to provide direction. Our role is to ensure that we are the ones that help them to be able to achieve their God-given potential. And it's not an easy role. We need to really pray as men to be the man that God wants us to be within our homes, within our communities. And we must all continue to strive to understand that in our state, in our nature, in our sinful nature, in our brokenness, God still wants us to do the right thing. If you notice in the Bible, God spoke to Adam, not to Eve, because the instruction was given to Adam. And it's important that we understand that God gives instruction to men so that they can be able to do the right thing in the home, in the communities, and they are accountable for whatever happens within their homes. So as men, let's keep praying, let's keep pushing, let's keep trying to do better, and let's keep leading our homes in the right way that will please God.